My name is Alicia O'Sullivan and I'm 32 years old. I have type 1 osteogenesis imperfecta. I was diagnosed shortly after birth when they realized that I had a fractured skull with no apparent rhyme or reason as to how that happened. My mother also has type 1 OI. She was diagnosed when she was in her mid-20s, and she is the first person in our family to have OI. I personally have broken over 60 bones. I deal with muscle sprains and strains and bruising. Luckily, as I've gotten older, the breaks have gotten further and further apart. Currently nursing just one broken finger, which is a pretty good run for me. I'm still active despite having OI. I always have been. My parents always encouraged me to pursue and try out whatever I wanted, which included just about every kind of sport that I could, with the exception of swimming, which is pretty much the #1 recommended thing for a kid with OI, but of course I had no interest in that. I'm still pretty active. I play in an adult co-ed soccer league, and I really enjoy that. Fortunately, because the breaks are further apart, they've been less for me to worry about in the most recent few years. But something that I have noticed is some respiratory trouble, some shortness of breath. I started noticing it on the soccer field or when I was going for a run, that despite being pretty fit and working out, I was just struggling to catch my breath. It translated into day-to-day life when I found myself, huffing and puffing after going up a flight of stairs or even after long conversations. Last year, I attended the Strong Bones Boston Gala after deciding that I needed to do a little bit more research about OI and find out what the implications of having it would be and how it would affect my future. I went on to the OI Foundation's website and started doing a little bit more research, and I saw the gala and I bought some tickets. I met Christine and her event was amazing. Her and her committee put on just a wonderful fundraiser. The people who spoke were heartwarming. The funds that were raised were amazing. And listening to the research that the funds are funding for this cardiopulmonary study really hit home for me. I actually didn't realize that OI could affect my lungs and my heart to the extent that it could. The testing that they are doing in this study is going to benefit a lot of people with type 1 OI, possibly myself included.